So yesterday I was having a little bit of mishap getting this installed, and what happened is my headlight switch, lamp switch failed, and it was the first thing I installed, and everything else went around it, and then it failed. I had to figure out how to take it out, so it was like a two-person thing, and luckily it's a generic part, so I was able to go to the store and get a replacement and pop it in there, and everything seems to be working. So that's cool. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually program my wireless units. One's programmed, but one of my transmitters is not programmed. So we're going to program that. So I need to take the center part out, program that, and then put the center part back in with the cup holder, get that all finished, and then this part will be done. So that's awesome. The other thing I'm going to try to do tonight, if I can, is get the hole drilled out for the panel for the latch to open up my door. It's basically the door handle, if you will, on the inside of the car. So if I could get those two things done tonight, then we're doing pretty good and on schedule of what I want to be on schedule for. And then soon my hardtop's going to be coming back. And when my hardtop comes back, we need to buff all these areas out, get the hardtop on, and then I could be dropping off my door panels to get those worked on from the upholstery shop. But then they'll have the holes in it so they know where to put them, yada, yada, yada. So in any case, that's what we're going to try to do tonight. A little bit of a light night, hopefully. But any kind of progress, it's the one thing with this car. If you could do anything at all, even if it's 10 minutes and you get something done, it's one thing checked off the list and you keep moving forward. So once I get this console in, then at that point I could really see where I'm putting my vents and all that stuff. And so that's another thing that I'm not going to do tonight, but at least that now comes into focus as one of the next things. And so, little by little. And then my neighbor was like, "Hey, when are we putting your doors on?" Well, that's a really good question. And hopefully by the end of this week, we'll have the doors on. And my side panels are ready to go on. My headlights are ready to go on. My fenders are ready to go on. All I have to do is put them on. So there's a lot that's going to happen like really quick once things are happening. But I'm just kind of making sure I get this all done right, because this is the main wiring of the car, and I just want to make sure it's all solid. So we're going to do that and go from there. All right, so we have our remote here. We got door open, passenger door open, roll window up, roll window down, which is a safety feature I put in, so in case the doors aren't popping open, I could get into the car, manually open it. So yeah, there you go. We are all good to go on the remotes. And what's nice is I just have to pop this up to program my remotes. I don't have to dig into this. This boot is really stiff, and it's kind of big for how small my stick shift is. And I was originally thinking that I wanted to get a bigger one, or one that maybe bends back a little bit. So what's happening is it's so stiff that like when I move this, it's kind of moving this. See how that's out of sync? It needs to be flush here. So it's kind of pushing it around. And so I either need to get a different boot, or if I get the taller thing, maybe put some Velcro down here or whatever. And probability, like even the mounts coming up right now. It's not shoddy work. I think it's just kind of all tight, and it's going to loosen up after a week or two. So we will see, and we'll make adjustments when needed. But for now, like, it's all together. It's working. Looks good. So I'm happy about that. So I got back from the upholstery shop, and I brought down my side panels because I was like, all right, I got the holes, it's all ready to go. And he's like, why did they make this? I don't know what it's made out of, like, I don't know, 3/16 aluminum or something. It's really thick, and it was a bitch to kind of, drill the holes through. And he's like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. I'm like, well, we could just bolt this and bolt this. And he's like, yeah, seeing the bolts coming through everywhere is going to be kind of tacky compared to a nice clean job where you just see the leather. And I'm like, all right. So we're going to move in a different direction, but at least use those as an overall template to start from. So what that means is I'm probably going to have to take the car down to the upholstery shop once I have the rest of it finished and have him get that perfectly aligned on there. And I'm going to go ahead and polish the little, I don't know, kidney bean type area that goes over the latch to open up the door from the inside. So progress, but if I would have known that, I wouldn't have drilled the holes in the other panels. So if anybody needs panels, let me know. Just hit me up in the comments. So in any case, we're good to go on that. And we're just going to keep moving on with the build. Until next time, have a great day.